What's the best structure in Minecraft? You might think end cities because they have the elytra, villages because they have good starter loot, bastions because they're the only way to get netherite upgrades, or ancient cities because they have the highest chance of god apples. In my opinion, the answer is the trial chambers because it's actually easy to get geared up there from starting with nothing. Since the barrels contain bamboo planks and the pots contain iron and diamonds, you can craft a sword, shield, and armor to fight the trial mobs to potentially get tridents and maces. What's the most underrated update in Minecraft? You might think I'm going to say the adventure update, the nether update, tricky trial, caves and cliffs, or update aquatic, but those are all under perfectly rated. In my opinion, the answer is trails and tails. Although we missed out on the rascal for 2 flowers, camels and archaeology are underrated. The community has been asking for cherry wood for years, and armor trims look really cool. When is Minecraft 1.22? 1.21.10 is now out, tying with 1.7.10. Minecraft usually only releases major updates in the summer. It is safe to assume that Mounts of Mayhem is not 1.22 and will be 1.21.11. There is no definitive answer, and best case scenario is that 1.22 will be announced at Minecraft Live March or September 2026. Spear or mace? Now that the spear is kinda out, many people have been saying that it is better than the mace. Now it is true that the spear requires the same ingredients as a shovel and a mace requires gambling skills, but it's the other factors that matter. The spear scales with speed as the mace scales with height. Realistically, nobody is bringing a horse, camel, or elytra in, say, a trial chamber, but the structure itself is designed for the mace to be used. The answer is the spear for open spaces and the mace for closed spaces. What would a good end update look like? Mojang can't just add a bunch of random stuff and call it an end update. In my opinion, they should add 1 or 2 new wood types. The end is supposed to look lost and barren, so no blooming forests or jungles. A dead biome like the Soul Sand Valley or Wooded Badland, and a new bastion or coliseum-like structure would look good. Trident or spear? Lots of people say that the spear should be throwable, which I disagree with. That's what a javelin does. Again, it is true that the spear is a 45-degree shovel and a trident also requires gambling skills. However, the spear is only viable when you're going fast. The trident covers far distances and missing can't be countered with loyalty. The answer is spear above sea level and trident below. What's the most common biome in Minecraft? You might think it's the plains biome, but it's actually the forest biome. How to get emeralds in Minecraft? The most obvious method of getting emeralds is trading. By making a wheat farm with 4 water sources, you can get around 16 emeralds per harvest. However, a better method is through armors and trial chambers. Using trial chambers, you can get diamonds, iron, and emeralds. If the villager trade rebalance experiment is enabled, then a master level armor, depending on the biome, has a 66% chance to offer an iron block for 4 or a diamond block for 42. Never play these versions under any circumstances. The versions I'm talking about are 25W07A and 25W35A. If you look at the data pack version for 25W07A or the resource pack version for 25W35A, you will find something horrible. Just look. How to get netherite in Minecraft. Now also needed for Nautilus armor, netherite is the strongest tier in the game. The most obvious part is getting 4 netherite scraps and gold ingots. For the netherite upgrade needed since 1.20, it is guaranteed in bastion treasure chests and has a 10% chance to spawn in all other bastion chests. How to defeat a zombie horseman. The new zombie horseman is really strong as the zombie can charge at you and the horse is fast. Obviously you could dunk it in some lava, but that would kill the horse too. The best method would be to kill all skeletons nearby, build 4 blocks up, and jump crit the zombie only. What's the scariest mob in Minecraft? You might think it's the Ender, it's the creeper.